Hi, today on Catherine Learns Stuff, I'm going to walk you through making these cute cupcake toppers for free using your Cricut. The first thing that we need to do to make our cake toppers is to select a design. Since we're doing Halloween theme right now, we're going to select images within Design Space. And I'm quickly just going to select Halloween as my search criteria. I have a lot of designs here that I can pay for, or if I have Cricut access, I can get those included. But if you're like me and you don't have access, you can just select free in your filter and it'll show you all the Halloween related free designs that you've got. So I like the pumpkin, I like the ghost, the coffin's pretty neat. Let's see if there's any other ones here that I like as Halloween. This pumpkin's pretty good as well. Oh, and the spider web is good. So I've got 4 different cake toppers there that I can use. So I'm going to add those into my Design Space. So these are all sized differently, but when I'm making a cupcake topper, what I want to make sure is that they're not super large. We're looking at about 2 inches really is the size that we're looking at to make. So I'm quickly just going to make a circle and I'm going to size it at 2 inches to give me the dimensions that I'm looking for. So this circle is already 2 inches. So what I need to do is I need to decrease the size of all of my other objects to make sure that they're within that sort of shape. So, and I'm going to change my ghost here to white because ghosts are white. And I'm going to bring him forward. So quickly I've got a little white cake topper for a ghost. I'm going to change my pumpkin to orange because pumpkins are orange. And I'm also going to reduce, oh, I need some more circles. I'm going to reduce my pumpkin so that it fits on my topper. Bring that forward as well. That gives me a good size there. The coffin can stay black because coffins are kind of scary and black looking. So we're just going to reduce it and maybe change it like that. This pumpkin's also going to go into an orange color. And then my spider web will stay black. I need to bring everything to the front so that I can see them. Okay, so right now I've got sort of circles as the base for my cupcake topper. But what I can do is if I select, for example, the ghost and I hit the offset button, it'll allow me to make an additional shape around the ghost to give it a little bit more depth. So for my ghost, I'm going to make another little shape like that around it with the offset. And I'm going to bring it forward so that you can see it on my design here. So now my circle, if I can select it, I'm going to edit it a little bit, but I'm going to change it from, I'm going to unlock it so that it's no longer just a circle and I can make it more of an oval. And now I can change its dimensions a little bit. I'm going to also rotate it so that it kind of looks a little bit more exciting. And I'm going to just change the color of my offset to something different as well, just so that it has more depth when I'm cutting it out. So I'm just going to make it a light gray for now. So there's my spooky ghost. Similarly with my pumpkins, I'm going to do an offset again, just to give me a little bit more depth in my design here. I'm going to need to bring it forwards so that it's in front of my circle, and I need to change the color. I'm going to make it a dark orange. It's not coming forwards. issues with my offset today. Okay. I'm not sure why it wasn't working, so I've got a little bit of a pumpkin there. So I'm also going to just change my circle to a bit more of an oval for that pumpkin. I'm going to repeat this step for the other 3 items that I've got, and we'll have some nice toppers here ready to go. So now I've got 5 different cake toppers that I can use. I can also change the background colors. So for example, with this spider web, if I duplicate it and I decide that I want to make the background behind the spider web orange, I can just quickly change that so when I'm cutting it, I have it ready to go. So I could have a cake topper like that. Now I've left the circles that are behind these shapes gray, but when I print them out, I'm going to select them all as a different color, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be a shade of orange just because this is for Halloween, but we'll see. I might alternate between black and orange as well. Okay, so I'm happy with the design of all of these, so now I'm just going to quickly hit make it. I'm going to arrange it on my mat to make sure that I can save as much paper so that they're ready to go. And I'm only going to print off these 6 that I have, but if you've got lots of cupcakes, you can duplicate them, make more different types as well. Now that all of my pieces have been cut out on my Cricut, I've got the front faces of my toppers, and I've also got the backing papers. I got this cool paper at the dollar store. It comes as a sheet of 25 Halloween themed ones, so I just thought I'd put these together and use these ones instead. So quickly, what I need to do, now that I've got everything organized, I need to just quickly throw on some glue onto each of these pieces and glue them together. The nice thing I like about this glue is that it dries clear, so even when I make a mess on my design here, it dries nicely and doesn't leave a big mess that you can see later. When I use this glue, I use the fine point on it. I find that helps keep the amount of glue I use under control. If I use the other tips, I find that they get a little bit too much glue and then I'm just covered in it. Okay, those are ready. Now, when I was doing this, I thought it would be fun to make different sizes of ovals, which probably wasn't so wise. This one goes with this. 2 circles go with the spiders. This oval can go with this guy. Oh, I didn't glue these ones on. Okay, so now I just have to glue these onto the backings. Now while these are drying, I'm going to grab my toothpicks and then put the toothpicks on as the backing bits to put them into my cupcakes. You can buy cake pop sticks at like in the baking section in most grocery stores. And now I just need to let these dry. And that's it. Your Halloween cake toppers are finished. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my website, www.catherinelearnstuff.com, for additional projects. A list of all the materials that I've used is detailed below in the description. Thanks for watching.